Coast to coast with like 7 seconds to go. Coast to coast.
When he was back with Columbus, it had the issue of great year, horrible year. Great year, horrible year.
He might have one of those families that are like, well, you're not going to make it as a skater, so like make it as a fighter.
I would think it was the coach said that any player could be healthy scratch at this point.
I got nachos, and instead of getting nachos like cheese and salsa, I just wanted 2 cheeses. And they said that was an upcharge now. So I'm mad.
You can't stop me now. Try and stop me how? Try to break up my old band with everything that I've done.
Live from the MRU radio booth, CMRU.ca brings you Coast to Coast. Here with all your hockey news, here is Landon Brown, Alex Burko, Casey Freeman, Merrick Robinson, and Phil Tremblay.
The new intro is made, but I'm holding off on actually using it until next season.
A new one?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Well, because like the landscape of the show has changed.
That's true.
So,
that's true. I can't hear myself. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear myself.
Do you want to turn up your own volume?
I'm working on it.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Weird they can't hear. I mean, do you typically hear you?
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear you fine.
Check. Oh, now I can hear me.
You good?
I think, yeah, we'll make it work.
All right. So it's just Phil and I, Alex Burke with Phil Tremblay.
That's me, I guess.
Back for another Coast episode here.
It has been a busy week.
Busy week and a bit. When was our last show? I think it was last Monday.
I think so.
So 9 days ago.
The 15th, yeah.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
we have a lot of trades to break down. We have the Babcock hiring to talk about.
Unfortunately.
The
draft is tomorrow.
The draft is tomorrow. So we'll take a quick look at any kind of pre-draft guesses. And then obviously I'll put out a post-draft Flames video on socials after the draft is done.
Yeah.
But let's get underway with a potential butterfly effect.
Okay.
So
butterflies with their little wings.
Yeah. Let me quickly look up the definition for those of you that don't know what a butterfly.
If you don't know what a butterfly is, you've got some learning to do.
Boom. The butterfly effect is a concept in chaos theory stating that tiny, seemingly insignificant changes in the initial conditions of a complex system can lead to wildly unpredictable and large-scale outcomes.
Yeah.
Bearing that in mind.
Oh, no.
Let's start here.
All the way out in Italy.
It's February 2026.
The greatest time in the world.
The gold medal game.
The not as greatest time in the world.
Connor Hellebuck is covering, let's say 10%, 15% of the net.
And looking the wrong way also.
Yeah, like he's just turning to look at Nathan McKinnon, who is about to slam home a gold medal goal.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
To win the Olympics and bring glory back to his country and prove that hockey is Canada's sport.
Repeat Vancouver 2010.
Golden goal.
USA can eat a bunch of silver here. Oh, just kidding. He misses wide.
Accidentally, one of the greatest players in the world just doesn't capitalize on an empty net like that.
Which, if you'll follow me here,
I'm following.
Takes us to this.
Ugh. You know what? I'm okay with this.
The Panthers acquiring Brady Tkachuk, and also, we'll get to later, carries to that. Panthers being among teams interested in Connor Hellebuck.
Yeah, that hasn't happened yet.
No, it hasn't.
It's going to happen. It'd be crazy if he goes to the Panthers, because then you have, like, two very, 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 very good goalies with the Panthers. Hellebuck and
if they bring in Hellebuck, they're letting go of Bob.
Really? You think so? That is a deadly pairing. I think Bob's better than Hellebuck.
Yeah, but there's something called a salary cap.
Yes. No, not for Florida.
No, that's true.
Remember, because there's no taxes.
There's no taxes. That is true.
So you can pay them whatever they want, and it doesn't affect the salary cap. That's how it works, right?
We'll start in Florida with Brady. And
I can't look at a picture of Brady and not laugh.
I know. That meme that I sent.
Oh, it's so good. I keep watching that. You're gonna come live with me now. Shout out the Goonies, man.
The one where he's like the one I sent from yesterday where he's like at Disney World or whatever.
Yeah, I thought about sending that one to you guys too. He's already eaten all of the crayons in Florida.
So Brady had a presser shortly after arriving in Florida, and he said requesting a trade from Ottawa wasn't an easy decision.
Sure, it wasn't.
Lie number one.
Yeah, sure, dude. You definitely weren't begging to go play in a tax haven with your brother. Come
also,
on, man.
I hate to circle back on this, but it kind of matters when you and your brother, or when your dad and your brother are bleep talking your team and your goalie for not playing back-to-back games, and you're just sitting there and not saying a thing.
Yeah, as the captain, not only as just a player on that
with
team,
a
as
letter on your
captain of
chest,
the team.
also the most important letter on your chest,
Okay,
and you're not doing a thing.
He doesn't know what that letter means.
That's true. He does. Yeah,
he can't read.
That's the first letter of his last name, right? C?
Yeah, Kachuk.
That's how he spells it.
It's just too easy.
It is way too easy.
It is way too easy.
But yeah, sure, it wasn't an easy decision. Phil just did something quite funny off camera.
I realized I've done that a lot on camera in the last few shows, so I was like, I'm going to stop doing that.
Sure. So he requested. He said requesting a trade from Ottawa wasn't an easy decision. Sure, it wasn't like playing with your brother at the Olympics for all the glory. Didn't aid that decision along. Sure, it's not as if you've had your dad in your ear the entire time. Sure, it's not as if you've had like anti-Canada sentiment kind of
since the Olympics.
Before. Yeah,
it's funny. You mentioned Keith Kachuk, and this is a little bit off topic, a little bit of a tangent, but I saw that like he's for some reason.
We're gonna get there.
Oh, we're gonna get. Okay, we'll do that later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a tab open for that.
Okay.
We'll get to that later. I forget what the return was for him. Does this?
It was quite a bit. I'll see if I can pull it up.
Check trade.
But like, what scares me with the whole Panthers thing, I mean, you watch Ted Lasso. I know you're a big fan of Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
The Africa Super Team thing, where they were trying to like get all the money to get the best players.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of what, not to that extent, but that's kind of the vibes I'm getting from this. From like these tax havens teams, like Vegas.
Yeah, there's a lot of like
Florida.
NBA. There's a lot of NBA like connections because they're thinking like, oh, like they're gonna try and make like a super team here.
Oh man, it's a good thing we're not an NBA show because holy cow, that whole world has been nuts too.
Mm-hmm.
You see the Giannis trade?
I heard about it.
Good Lord. That's like a McDavid trade in the NBA.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I like that much I'm aware of. So Brady Kachuk traded for a 2026 first round pick. That was pick number 9.
Not a bad pick.
A 2026 first round pick, number 25 overall.
Also not a bad pick.
A 2027 second round pick, and a conditional 2029 first round pick. I would pull up the whole article about the conditions and everything, but the Wi-Fi here in Mount Royal
is yours not working, E2?
Yeah, it's not. So they've had IT issues for...
Well, there was a cyber attack.
Yeah, and that's kind of part of it.
Yeah.
So I tried to load up all the tabs I could. Luckily, I have enough to carry us through the show here.
Yeah.
So our apologies if we don't have all the answers. Oh, son of a... It's in the article here. Boom. Yeah, so Senators receive 9th, 25th overall picks. Doesn't look like it mentions anything of the conditions, though. Yeah, no. Yeah, nothing of the conditions there. So our apologies for not knowing that, but we don't really have Wi-Fi right now.
No. I'll try and do the show off my phone.
Does this open up, as you were saying, like this super team kind of era, as it were?
I mean, we'll see what happens because obviously, like, the NHL is a little bit more restrictive than like some billionaire just like building his own soccer league, like the Ted Lasso reference I was talking about. I think if we continue to see a bit more of this, but like, how much is Kachuk, like Brady making? He can't be making that much in Florida.
Kachuk is signed through 27-28 at a cap hit just over $8.2 million.
Good Lord, for what? Why?
Well, he was a captain.
He can't even count to 8.
Yeah, but like he can count to 2, and if he does that multiple times, he'll get the idea of
That's true, and I guess he has an accountant to do it for him.
He does indeed.
But like, okay, that's insane.
We're taking on Brady a lot.
Again, it's just too easy. It's too easy. Florida has $7 million to work with, but no NHL goaltenders under contract. What? So they haven't re-signed any of their dudes?
No.
So I guess they're gonna get Hellebuck.
Yeah. So the stuff surrounding that is Bobrovsky's looking for a deal akin to the Brad Marchand deal, which I think was 6 years by 8. I think it was 6. I think it was 6 by 8.
They signed Marchand to an 8-year? Oh my God.
No, 6 year.
Oh, 6
year, 8
6
mil.
year by $8 million.
I think. Forgive me for not knowing that. But the problem is that Bobrovsky is 38. So he'd want to be signed into like well into his 40s, and Bill Zito and company are saying, no.
Edmonton could use him.
So that's what's opening the door for Connor Hellebuck.
What do you have to give up to get Connor Hellebuck? You have to give something up. Winnipeg is going to be expecting quite a bit in back pay for that, I think.
Well, does his Hellebuck is under contract for 5 more years with a $8.5 million cap hit.
Yeah,
but the Jets are
especially like I feel like
trading
for this trade, the Jets hold all the cards because like Florida's kind of in a pickle now that they have
no goalie.
You also
and
this is true. You need those.
Also, like if you have a player under contract, you don't have to trade them.
No.
Like also 5 more years, you have time to trade them if you want to do that.
Yeah.
So, so like,
Jets hold the cards here.
Florida
I think Florida's
no leverage.
have to give up quite a bit for him. I think that's going to be a pretty big deal.
Which as
it should be.
Which is saying something because Florida traded away Evan Rodriguez over the past week as well. So they really, not Rodriguez. That's the only trade chip they have is Rodriguez now. They traded away Mackie Samoskevich. Also, They also have Sandus Vilmanis, but I feel like that's not going to be enough. Yeah. And I would pull up Florida's Puckpedia, but Wi-Fi. Because the number of picks might be able to sway that. But if I'm trading away like my top tier goaltender, I'm probably looking for more.
Vezina winner.
Mm-hmm.
You're asking for a
recent
lot.
Hart winner.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot. But like on your point about the super teams, like obviously there are some barriers to that, but I don't know. It brings me back to all the stuff that happened at the Olympics, right? Because they weren't supposed to be doing trade deals at the Olympics, but obviously they were talking.
A lot of tampering talk has kind of been like bubbling under the surface now.
And that's why you were saying like you can't tell if I was serious when I said that in the group chat that they need to subpoena the group chat. But like I mean, it's kind of maybe not a subpoena. Like I don't know if I was using the right words there, but like when you're looking at all these things that have happened since the Olympics and how obvious it's becoming to see that they were chatting, they were talking, they were making arrangements. Those were the start of the arrangements.
Well, like they were there for 2 weeks,
which you're not allowed to do.
Yeah.
So like, if this starts to come, maybe they're just kind of, threading the needle of keeping it in a spot where it's not crazy enough obvious that they're going to have to do an investigation. But like, something smells fishy on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But a super team. I mean, we already have a super team, and it was Florida.
Yeah.
Now they're getting even better.
Yeah, trying to be a super duper team.
Super duper team.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's just going to be Florida versus Vegas. They're just going to have all the players.
Oh my God.
They're going to be the only two teams in the league, and it's just going to be them. Oh, what game are you watching tonight? Vegas versus Florida. Oh, didn't they just play? Yeah.
Yep, they did.
They're playing again tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, like
What an exciting
like,
league.
Another part of that is like with the salary cap going up. I think it's over 100 mil this coming year. I think it's over 100 mil this coming year. I think the floor is 88, and then the roof is 102.
Is it going up to 115?
It should be 113 next season.
Okay.
And the issue with that is it's 113 USD, and all the Canadian teams are earning Canadian money.
Yeah.
So they would have to like make money hand over fist to keep up
be able
with
to keep up with that.
your Vegas, your Florida. Obviously, teams like Toronto that are owned by Rogers are well heeled.
Yeah.
But if we're looking at smaller, let's say smaller Canadian markets, because there's obviously a ranking, as it were. If you're Ottawa, if you're Winnipeg, that might be kind of tough to try and keep up the pace with.
Especially, and I don't know, I'll ask you, how do you feel about the tax-free states? Like, should their salary cap be lower? Because they're $1 in Florida, $1 USD in Florida goes a lot farther than $1 USD in Calgary because there's no tax on it.
So that would have to be something like it's not worth the headache.
Yeah.
Let's get that on the open. It's not worth the headache of trying to like mess around and sort that out.
Yeah, and the accounting is crazy. Like these guys had the best accountants when they do their taxes because they have to file taxes not just for their home where they play, but every single game they're playing in every single other state in Canada. Those like you're playing a game in a state that is taxed, though that game you're still getting taxed on, right? So it's probably a lot of math that could be done by someone that's a lot smarter than I am, but
yeah,
I think if this starts to get even more crazy, then that conversation needs to start happening a bit more, I think.
I don't know what the workaround would be because you would have to there would have to be an agreement in the CBA.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to get like the Players Association to agree to that.
Yeah.
Which if you're hey guys, less money? No. Okay, cool. Like that's probably how long the conversation lasts.
You're very right on that.
And then let's say for whatever reason, Florida or Vegas or whatever, their state government increases tax for whatever reason.
Then you have to change it.
But the CBA is not fixed. But it's still a couple years out from the CBA being done.
Right.
So like you'd have it. It's not worth the headache. I agree that there should be something, but it's
right now it's not an issue.
Yeah.
But if we continue to see this go crazy, then maybe it'll
be a tough workaround. The Hall of Fame.
Nepo Daddy.
Yeah, the Kachucks have had a busy week. Brady was traded to Florida, and Keith Kachuk, among others, was named to the 2026 Hall of Fame class.
Why?
Patrice Bergeron, Carey Price, Pekka Rinne, Keith Kachuk, Cindy Curley, and Brian Burke have been elected to the Hockey Hall of Fame class of 2026.
Just reminds me of like the Adam Sandler. What are you doing here?
Waiting for them
Keith
to play
Kachuk.
Gangnam Style.
Keith Kachuk. What are you doing here? Like these are names that Keith Kachuk probably. I mean, he was good. Was he good? I don't even know if he was good.
According to the article written by Sean O'Leary, Kachuk had an 18-year career split between the Jets, Coyotes, Blues, and Thrashers. He retired after the 2009-10 season and has long been considered one of the best players who's not in the Hall. He ranks 35th in NHL history with 538 goals, and he added 527 assists in 1,201 games. Kachuk never won an individual award or a Stanley Cup, but he won the World Cup with the United States in 1996. I'm fine with Kachuk getting in there, not before Rod.
Yeah. Well, Rod hasn't retired yet.
Is the rule you have to retire from playing or retire from hockey?
I don't know. I don't make the rules.
Let me look it up on my phone real quick.
I don't think there is like
pretty...
a specific rule about that. It's just kind of like it's the same thing with like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like usually they wait until one of the guys is dead, and then they put you in, which kind of sucks for if you're the guy that dies first. Or they wait for you to stop touring or whatever. But so I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong on this, but like it just feels like a name that just doesn't carry the weight that the other names surrounding him in this class have. Like Carey Price, Pekka Rinne, and then Keith Kachuk.
So for the player category, must not have played in a professional or international hockey game during any of the 3 playing seasons prior to his or her election. So Rod the Bod's in the clear.
Yeah.
If he wants to be inducted as a player. As a builder, may be active or inactive at the time of his or her election.
But I feel like
and then Rod the Bod was never a ref.
You could put Rod the Bod in either of them.
Yep.
I don't know, but like,
and he's fine.
Or maybe he's
fine
waiting to hit both at the same time. I don't know. Or maybe they're waiting to put him in for both. Because I'd argue that you could.
he's probably not a builder. Oh wait, coaching, managerial, or executive ability. Okay, he could be a builder.
Player and a builder.
2-time Hall of Famer.
All at once.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, but I'm fine with Kachuk being in there. But like, no Claude Lemieux.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean one of the best players who's not in the Hall? Claude Lemieux.
Yeah, no Claude Lemieux, no Rod the Bod, but Keith Kachuk. I feel like the Kachucks have like
they've got some blackmail on Gary.
Yeah, Gary or like someone in the Hockey Hall of Fame, because holy balls.
Yeah.
Like, especially all these events coming like back to back to back like that.
Yeah. Because like, you know that when Matthew retires, he's going to end up there.
Yeah.
And then just for the lulls, they're probably going to put Brady in there just to have the Kachuk wing. It's going to be like a presidential library, but for Kachucks.
But yeah.
And then for some reason, Brady's going to get in there, even though he's accomplished nothing and done nothing.
And is unlikely to accomplish anything.
Well, no, now he is because he's in Florida. So
yeah, but
now he's going to have 7 more Stanley Cups to his name in the next 5 years.
Okay, well, sure, but like you have to perform in the playoffs to be in the Hockey Hall of Fame. Curtis McElhinney is a 2-time Cup-winning goaltender as a backup.
Yeah,
just because you win a cup doesn't mean you're going to the Hall.
That's true, but like if your dad and your brother are already in there, like you said,
what
they probably got
joke
dirt on
if he
them.
gets in there.
They're gonna just sauce him in there and have the Kachuk wing, or they'll put his name on like those like park benches that have people's names on them that they're like dedicated. They're gonna do that, but it's gonna be like a trash can or something.
It's gonna be a stool. It's gonna be a chair in front of the Kachuk displays.
The Brady Kachuk Memorial Bathroom,
bro.
It's okay. He's not gonna know. He can't read it.
That's true.
Oh, it's too easy.
Yeah, like Brady Kachuk is the Luke Hemsworth of the Kachucks.
Absolutely.
Like there's Chris, Matt, there's Liam, Keith, and then there's Luke. Brady.
He's just kind of there.
Like
that's a good analogy. I like that.
Also,
we kid Brady Kachuk mostly.
What's sorry?
We kid Brady Kachuk.
Kind of.
For the most part, sometimes.
Also from the Hall of Fame class, just to reiterate, Bergeron, a first ballot Hall of Famer after retiring in 2023.
As he should be.
Carey Price getting inducted in his second year of eligibility.
As he should be. San Jose Sharks legend.
San Jose Sharks legend.
Did you say they tweeted?
Yes, I did.
That?
And then Rinne, from all of his work with the Panthers.
The Predators.
I said Panthers, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Sorry. With all his work with the Predators. Cindy Curley, for being on the women's U.S. national team from 87 to 96 and being a captain for the Women's World in 1990. 3 silver medals also under her belt as well. And then Brian Burke as a builder for his work with the Whalers, Canucks, Ducks, Leafs, Flames, and Penguins.
You built them real good with the Whalers.
You did.
Because they're still
there. Yeah, because they're in Carolina.
Yeah. I like I don't know if I want to make that joke. Maybe I won't make that joke.
Okay.
We'll do it later.
We'll move on. We'll make a joke off camera.
It was about You said work with the Predators, and I thought of a joke. So I'll just say it. If all it takes is a little bit of work with Predators, then the entire Vegas organization is going to get into the Hall of Fame after this year.
Well, hey, I don't have a rim shot loaded up.
Don't sue me for slander, please.
The Bruins also retiring Patrice Bergeron's 37 next season.
As it should. I think if your player makes the Hall of Fame, you should automatically retire his jersey as a franchise.
What if he played for multiple? What if he played for multiple teams?
Whichever team he did the most with.
Okay.
Like, obviously, San Jose is not going to retire Carey Price.
I was going to say, like, when Jaromir
That would
Jagr
be
goes
hilarious,
in the Hall, and Calgary, like,
no, Flames aren't going to retire his number.
No.
He scored 1 goal with us.
Yeah.
It was
What a
his last
goal.
one.
It was.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
It was dumb. That was a weird move. I still remember that. I don't know why I was so excited about that. And then he just played like 5 games, scored 1 goal, and then disappeared.
And then news came out that Brian Burke elected to sign Jagr over Iggy.
Ouch.
I know.
Brutal.
Yeah, I remember reading that article and having steam shit up my ears.
Yeah.
Because what do you mean?
Yeah. But, like, same thing, like, I see you're trying to move on to Taves.
No worries.
Same thing with Taves. I think he should retire his jersey, too.
Oh, he's probably going to.
It's like, especially if he goes to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, the future Hall of Fame center. So when he gets to the Hall of Fame, that's when you retire the jersey. That should be automatic.
Yeah, Jonathan Taves announcing his retirement since our last show as well. Ending his 16-year career.
Impressive.
3-time Cup champ. Conn Smythe in 2010. Came back to Winnipeg this year and had a somewhat of an underwhelming year.
Like, again, Winnipeg's not going to retire Taves' jersey. I keep almost saying Taves, but it's Taves.
It is.
Winnipeg's not going to retire Taves' jersey. Chicago is.
I'm just looking up real quick retired numbers for the Chicago Blackhawks.
I feel like there's a lot. They've been around a while.
Boo, boo, boo.
Connor Bedard's already there.
He is. History retired numbers for the Blackhawks: 1, 3. 3 has been retired twice.
What? How does that work? What?
So Pierre Pilote was retired when he played for the Blackhawks in 55 to 68.
Oh, that's a while ago.
And then Keith Magnuson from 69 to 80.
But if 3 was already retired, how did he play with 3?
I don't know.
What?
So it's retired twice. Chris Chelios, number 7. Bobby Hull, number 9. Dennis Savard, number 18. Stan Mikita, number 21. Tony Esposito, number 35. And Marian Hossa, number 81. For a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 retired numbers.
That's a lot.
Soon to be 10.
The Flames have what, 4?
4.
Yeah.
But, like, hasn't been around that long in comparison.
Who's the next Flame to get their jersey retired?
Oh, wow. So they oddly didn't do even a Forever Flame thing for Goudreau.
Yeah, that was weird. Dustin Wolf.
Backlund?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Is Backlund the pick? Because like
if he retires a Flame, yeah.
Well, the problem with like let's call it Backlund's era for this for the sake of this argument. The Flames never really accomplished that much when he was here.
It's true.
But
he was here.
He was here, but like with Lanny won a cup.
Yeah.
Kipper and Iggy got to the finals.
They did win a cup. It was in.
Or sorry, McInnes. McInnes is the other retired number.
Yeah. He won.
Was he on that cup team?
I don't know.
You're looking on it?
I Google.
I'm gonna take a gamble and say that he was. But yeah, Backlund started here in 2009. We're looking up a lot of things right now.
Yeah, Al McInnes was on that 88 team.
I thought
or
it
the
was
89 team.
89 team. Okay. Oh wow, Backlund was born in 89.
Oof.
Oof. Jesus. So Backlund was on the Flames in 08-09. And since then, the Flames haven't really done much.
We made a couple rounds. We won the President's Trophy, didn't we?
The Presidents?
Did we not?
I know we were Pacific winners. Yearly standings. I said 08-09, yeah?
Yeah.
Lost in the first round, out of the playoffs, out of playoffs, out of playoffs, out of playoffs, out of playoffs. Lost in the second round, out of playoffs. Lost in the first round, out of playoffs. Lost in the first, out of playoffs. Lost in the second, out of playoffs, out of playoffs, out of playoffs, out of playoffs.
So no.
So,
But no, there was one of those years that I swear we won the President's Trophy.
If we did, it was probably in 21, 22, or 2018, 2019.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
2018, 2019. The NHL. 2018, 2019. Super slow. Okay, so we didn't in 2018, 2019. Yeah, because we only had 107 points. Tampa had 128.
Right.
Jeez.
Wolf.
And then 21, 22. Boop. Boop. Also no.
Oh. What the hell was I thinking?
We won the
about?
division a couple of times, but no.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. I don't know. What the hell was I thinking?
I don't know.
I'm just a silly guy.
Yeah, and then like he wasn't here in 05, 06.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then 14-15 would never have won the league with 97 points.
Yeah.
So no.
But I think you're right. He's probably the next pick to retire a jersey. I can't believe they didn't do Gaudreau's.
That's still like flooring to me. Like that, like Columbus raised a banner, but Calgary couldn't.
Yeah. Although I remember being at that like the first game of the season after Gaudreau passed. That was crazy.
You were at that the game against Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you the puck.
You did.
That was crazy.
For the President's Trophy, let me just quickly find in page here. Boop. Calgary. Calgary won it in back-to-back seasons, 88 and 89.
That's it?
That is it.
What was I thinking?
Because like you're probably thinking of
I was thinking division champ.
Yeah, you're thinking of division champ where they got beaten 5 by Colorado.
Yeah.
2019, I think. What a joke.
Brutal.
Where
to next?
We are going to Babcock News. And this is where I'd play a bunch of lovely audio from his press conference with the Oilers, but I can't because the system here is down.
Thanks, Wi-Fi.
Yeah, thanks, internet hackers. So the Oilers have hired Babcock since our last show. And in an interview with Mark Spector, let me see if he wants to be pushed quote is in here. Oh no, the push quote was from his interview with Rashog, so it's not going to be in here. But he basically said that like they haven't had like a skilled coach in Edmonton. I'm paraphrasing. In Edmonton ever.
Ever?
At least during Connor McDavid's tenure. And he said like he said to the point that he wants to be pushed. And there's my reaction to that is kind of in two. On one hand, yes, it'd be neat to see a coach kind of push Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
On the other, you're making $16 million a year.
Yeah,
you should probably push
you.
You should probably push yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Weird. Let's hope they don't have any weird pictures on their phone.
Yeah. Babcock in the presser saying that he didn't like regret what he did which,
sick, dude.
Love that.
Yeah, good.
And then it came out that he spoke to Draisaitl, McDavid, and Zach Hyman, which...
As you do.
Well, yeah, but the issue is...
Didn't want to talk to Nurse?
Well, I mean, he's on his way out.
Yeah.
Like, why am I talking to you?
On his way out of the league.
The issue
Have fun
that...
with the Shanghai Red Dragons, bro.
Yeah. Ni hao Shanghai.
Ni hao Shanghai.
The issue with Babcock when he's speaking to those three players is that he's been like notably nice to players of power.
Right.
Like when like in Toronto for the Mitch Marner thing, he wasn't like making Kadri make a list of who was least, like who's work ethic, who tried the least. It was Mitch Marner. It was a rookie.
Yeah.
I think Merrick found out about the Mike Modano thing a little bit after that investigation, which I'm kind of surprised he didn't. That's not the first thing that came up. But do you know about the Mike Modano thing?
I don't think so.
So Mike Modano, Stars legend, went to Detroit. I forget what year he retired, but he was one game short of 1,500 NHL games.
Oof.
And Babcock just sat him for the entire rest of his season.
Ah, that's mean.
And so the running joke is, how much does a Mike Modano bobblehead cost at the fan store? $14.99.
That's funny. Modano retired in 2011.
Okay, yeah. So he sat on the bench, or he sat in the press box for the remainder of that season because Babcock, for whatever reason, and Babcock for whatever reason just didn't want to get him in one more game, so he's forever sitting at $14.99.
Why would you do that?
And then you get into the Johan Franzen stuff, and you get into the Commodore stuff, and we just brush on the Marner stuff, and then you get to the Columbus stuff.
That was the phone thing.
That was the phone thing. That slightly predates this podcast. And so, like, he never, like, challenged, never mistreated the stars of the team. It was always either players at the end of the career or players at the beginning of theirs. So when you're only talking to Hyman, McDavid, and Draisaitl, well, yeah, of course you're going to have a conversation with them. That's not who's probably going to be under the gun here.
Yeah. It's going to be the young guys like Aiden Park.
Yeah, like Aiden Park.
How's that? How will this affect Aiden Park's career?
Vasily Podkolzin. Like,
Niall Yakupov. Like, these are the guys you got to talk
the janitor.
Me.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like to tie a bow on it. I took issue with a lot of the stuff. I also watched the press conference and I just forgot to write down quotes from it. Because I thought I would have at least sound to point to, but I guess I don't.
Plot twist.
But yeah, let me just quickly. Yeah, so in the Mark Spector article. By the way, Mark Spector, in the press conference, had a couple daggers of questions. Yeah, like a couple people went in like for the kill on a couple questions.
As they should.
It wasn't Spec that asked this question, but one of them was like, you're sitting next to Stan Bowman up there. He's a notable dick. You're sitting up there. You're also a notable dick. Stan at least had some level of receipts for like what he did.
Yeah.
What are your receipts?
Zip.
And his answer was, oh, well, I talked to my family.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But at least like
but like go watch it. Spec had a couple dagger questions. It was so funny.
But
Credit
like,
to Mark Spector.
When we're looking at these hires and we were talking about the Chayka thing in Toronto, and we were like, well, what were the other options? And Toronto had other options. What were Edmonton's other options? Like, who else is there right now?
They panicked.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, I expected when Vegas didn't bring Torts back after they didn't win the cup, thank God, I expected Edmonton to go for Torts over Babcock.
That would have been neat.
But obviously they didn't.
Well, like even like Toronto said that they had a quote unquote exhaustive search for their coaching staff. And how does Daryl Cates or Stan Bowman or whoever you want to put in charge of finding a new coach, how do they not kind of cheat off of Toronto's paper there?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you interviewed Patrick Waugh. Okay, Patrick, what's going on?
They should bring Niall Yakupov as a coach.
Yes, they should. Goat.
That would go well.
Yeah. Retire his number.
Yeah. Oilers legend. Drafted first overall, scores 1 goal, and then disappears.
Yeah, most notable for a tying goal in a season game against the Kings.
And the sickest celebration ever.
Way to go, King.
Legend.
Just per the article by Sean O'Leary on the Score about McDavid's comments on the Babcock hiring. This is what we're looking for. I don't plan on having that happen to me very much, but when it does, it'll be deserved, and we'll move forward and we'll learn from it.
I think it's weird, especially like because McDavid's gone, man. Like in 2 years, McDavid's leaving.
I don't think he is. I think he likes this hire.
Yeah. maybe
Now,
he
the
does.
terms of Babcock's hire, I don't think have been made public.
No. We'll see, I guess. I love the memes.
Also, like, what is with I think I said this or like I saw this post going around. What is with Oilers execs hiring coaches with nicknames for a dick? Ken Hitchcock, Owen Tippett,
Nice.
Jay Woodcroft,
Nice.
Chris Knobloch,
Nice.
Mike Babcock.
I never put that one together. I never saw the pattern.
What the hell?
They're just obsessed with something.
What could it be? They just want to rise to the occasion.
And
I don't have the rim shot.
they wear blue, so it works.
Hang on a second.
We're pulling up the rim shot
Hang on a second.
for the love of the game.
I'll cut this in post. It's fine.
I'm so excited to play Roller Coaster Tycoon when I get home.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's going to be sick. Make some sick roller coasters.
I'm surprised I remember how to do this. Because like I haven't done this since like first year, I think. Or at least like since we did like the breaks during the show.
Yeah.
Like we did like the musical interlude or whatever. I haven't done that since then. Okay, let me try that again. I think Edmonton's trying to rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Oh.
One more clean take.
Oh.
Hang on. The bar is down. Hang on. Clean take.
Try it again.
I think with all these recent coaches' names, I think they're trying to rise to the occasion.
Woo! We got there.
We sure did. It only took me like 4 tries.
4 tries. And they wear blue. I think they should change their jerseys to be a little bit lighter blue. Like the pill.
Oh.
That's
Okay. Yeah, they should get a new sponsorship.
Yeah.
Cialis.
Toronto has milk and Oreos.
Oh my God. What? Like
Edmonton could have
Viagra
Viagra
and
and
Yellowtail?
Trojan.
Oh.
Or Yellowtail. Like the wine?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. That works too. I mean, if we can have like Play Alberta and stuff on ours, then surely they can get Yellowtail. Or like a nice
God,
Okanagan winery or something. It's okay. How much more we got?
There's probably an episode title in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
2 seconds on this. Bill McCrimmon, Kelly McCrimmon said the critics are jealous of the club's success. For those of you curious,
Not really.
watch our last episode
I'm not jealous.
because we spent, was that our last episode or the episode previous?
The last episode, we went like 2.5 hours.
I think that was our last episode. That was when we had a big diatribe of like Mark Stone saying we're a team that's easy to hate.
Right.
Go watch that.
Yeah.
For those of you saying that, the critics are jealous, no. The critics saying that you're a bleep. I nearly swore.
Yeah. We just don't like you.
No, you're a clown.
I'm not jealous that you have to spend so much time in the same building as a sexual predator.
You're a clown and a Babcock.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Like,
You're not even trying anymore.
no, it's so far away. Hang on. What if I bring the mouse closer? There. Now it's just on that. Now it's just a button.
Nice.
There. That's in case we have to. I feel like we're probably like we might use that again.
But that doesn't go in the recording.
No, it doesn't.
So you'll have to find another one.
It doesn't?
No.
Why wouldn't it?
The recordings don't. I mean, I don't know about the audio on like the thingy,
I imagine it would.
but like for the audio recording, it doesn't.
But on this it would.
It might. I don't know.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Hopefully it does. If not, then I'll have to find a new one. Bummer. Anyway, a lot of trades. So,
Yeah. Holy cow. We haven't even gotten to the trades yet.
No. Darren Radish agreeing to a sign and trade from Tampa to Toronto. Annual cap hit or annual average value of $8.5 million. Does this mention the no movement clauses? Because there are no movement clauses in that contract, and no, it doesn't. I believe it's either a full no move or a modified no move for the first 6 years of this deal.
Whoa, that's too much.
I believe.
What if he sucks?
Yeah, so it's a 8-year contract extension at $8.5 million. And if I remember correctly, it's a modified no move or a full no move for the first 6 years. So
That's too long.
he can be traded anywhere when he's 36, 37 area.
To the retirement home.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Robidaw Island, as it were. Because he's probably going to be banged up by the time that rolls around.
Yeah.
It's a good ad, right-handed defenseman.
Yeah. Good player. I mean,
He had a great season last season.
he did.
You're banking on that happening again.
And if it doesn't, then you're stuck with him.
Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of stuck with them, especially with the no moves, which I don't understand why you're doing that.
Oh, there's got to be caps on these.
Because very rarely do you follow up a borderline career year with
another one.
with another career year.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. Look at Dustin Wolf.
Like we have good shows all the time. We don't have
2 in a row is rare.
we don't have a banner show back to back.
It's rare.
It is very rare. Also, Radish is also joining Emil Andre and Sammy Urson, who were just traded from Philly last week as well.
Yep.
Another trade I mentioned earlier is Mackie Samoskevich traded to the Kraken for the 25th overall pick and a conditional second rounder from the Panthers.
Panthers making moves.
Panthers are making moves, which makes sense because their goaltending is suspect.
Well, it doesn't exist right now.
Yeah.
But this one kind of makes sense. Like when thinking back to those finals, like Samoskevich was there. He produced a little bit, but he's not like one of the top guys.
So that's the thing is Mackie Samoskevich, I have kind of mentally titled as if you're a fantasy hockey player, and I am, he's probably not going to get drafted, but he's a pretty good waiver pickup.
Yep. He's only 23 also.
Yeah. So he obviously has time to kind of grow. But yeah, I've been a somewhat of a closeted Mackie Samoskevich booster.
Yeah.
I've had him on my fantasy team for a couple years now.
This is one of those guys that's going to turn into an exceptional leader.
Yeah, he's probably he's probably not going to be top line retired number level.
No,
but he's
he could get there.
He could get to especially with where the cap is going. He could evolve to a $10 million player.
Yeah, wear an A somewhere.
Yeah, 100%.
Why not?
Especially in Seattle, where there's no leadership.
Because he won, to be 20 years old and win a cup, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. This is where Merrick would throw in his obligatory Penguins reference about how Matt Murray won.
Oh, yeah. Remember when that happened?
Remember. Sharks. They trade Eklund to the Senators for the 9th overall pick. So with if you're Ottawa with Kachuk out the door, you need kind of younger talent. Eklund works. If you're San Jose, it wasn't really working with William Eklund, so you want something beneficial in return. 9th overall pick. I would argue that's beneficial.
Yeah, probably.
And now you have 2 and 9.
2 and 9 is crazy.
2 and 9 is nuts.
I'm looking at this mock draft. 2, you're looking at Stenberg, you're looking at Stenberg. It's going to be Stenberg. It's not going to be Gavin McKenna. Unless you reach to grab Chase Reed, who's the highest ranked defender. And we'll get more into the draft a little bit later. But and then 9, you have another defender in Daxon Rudolph. So, yeah, the Sharks are going to be very scary in a bit. It's going to be like Jaws, the movie.
Donna.
Dun-dun.
Yeah, so there was a couple. So my Wi-Fi is working again. So
that's
just, good. Quickly rolling through the NHL's kind of mock draft, as it were. I think it's Mike Correale and Adam Kimmelman. Yep, Mike Correale and Adam Kimmelman, NHL.com writers. So they both have Stenberg going to Sharks with pick number 2.
Yep. Which is how it's going to play out.
Yep. And then pick number 9, they both have Daxon Rudolph, defenseman from Prince Albert.
Yeah, that's what I've got too. I'm looking at Tankathon, which makes sense, especially like now that you have 2 picks in the top 10, you don't have to worry that much about getting your franchise defenseman with that second pick. You can go and take that exceptional player that Ivor Stenberg is going to be. You don't have to reach for Chase Reed, right?
Also worth noting, Kimmelman and Morreale both have the Flames going with Carrolls.
That's what Tankathon has as well. But we don't need defensemen.
Especially since we just picked up Simon Nemec, which let's jump to that now.
Yeah.
Boom.
I like this trade, kind of. I like half of it.
I don't understand the Maxim Siplikov ad.
I have no idea who that guy is. I looked at his hockey stats. He has like 1 goal ever. And like Etienne Morin was a great draft pickup, and I thought he was going to be pretty important for the Flames, but obviously now he's going to go be important for the Devils.
The first round picks I'm okay letting go was 27, 28. That's not a now problem.
Yeah.
The second round pick this year I kind of find odd, but I guess you have a surplus of them, so why not? Simon Nemec, right-handed defenseman, kind of valuable as it were.
Pretty good.
I don't get the Siplikov ad. I don't get it.
I don't understand
why is that here?
Why that needed to happen. Like Siplikov is going to look great in a Wranglers jersey, I guess, but
and the 2 first round picks are Vegas's and Colorado's.
They're not even ours.
So like,
and
it's gonna be a late first.
Yeah.
Barring like a massive implosion in one of Colorado or Vegas.
A disaster draft.
Yeah.
I don't mind this. It'll be fun to see Nemec play for the Flames, and it's exciting to see, especially when we have this whole thing that we chatted about at the beginning of the show of like the USA guys like all kind of messing around and getting out of Dodge. It's exciting to see the Europeans still kind of want to play in Canada.
Yeah,
and I think it's a good ad. I think it's a great ad. I think it's also a player that's going to put butts in seats. I think.
Something I wish that Merrick commented on, but
you wish he talked.
Well, like a couple days ago, I sent the text or the in the Instagram chat that Nemec is taking 71 with the Flames.
Yeah,
and I said best 71 in the league. fully waiting for the return of Malkin. But I don't even think he's read it.
No, probably not.
Bummer.
What a guy.
Merrick
Robinson.
Sticking with the Flames real quick.
Yeehaw.
I will just derail my original plan and jump to the Connor Zary stuff.
Yeah, this one's going to be fun. I talked to JJ about it yesterday.
Was he in tears?
Yeah, pretty close
to
it. I think we're asking a little too little for Connor Zary.
Okay.
I think a second round, or depending on what second round it ends up being, like if it's a high second round, then maybe, but we don't need more of them. We have lots. I would like to see a player and a second round come back. If it's a late second round, maybe a third round.
What kind of player?
Like Ben Kendall, specifically.
Like, amazing rookie.
Yeah, well, that's our Zary. Zary was killer. He was going to be like the next guy, and then he just kept getting hurt, and it was a bit of a bummer. But then I'm looking at where the Pens, just for fun. Oh, look at that. The Pens pick number 54. Guess who's by Tankathon. Guess who their guess is?
Macbeth?
No, Adam Nemec.
Oh, hey.
I don't know if there's any relation to that. I would assume so. Maybe. I don't know. But that would be kind of fun. But I'm looking at that, and I'm like, if we're getting a pick back, Ben Macbeth's fallen quite a bit. Darn. If we're getting only a second round pick back for Mr. Zary, it better be like he better be going to Vancouver, right? Or Seattle. Like I don't want a bum like late second round pick for this player who's really, really good and that a lot of fans really like.
Simon and Adam are brothers.
They're brothers. Oh, there you go. So maybe we should take pick 54. Actually, we have pick 55, so we could just reach. Or we could
Assuming
just
he's
hope
available.
hope he falls down. Yeah, that'd be fun. Do you think if this is total derailment, but
Sure.
do you think if we do that, if we take Adam Nemec at 54, they get Simon to come announce it?
No.
Oh,
The draft is decentralized, so
yeah, but you could do it over Zoom.
no.
Oh,
He might be he might be in the Calgary Flames war room with Craig and everyone. If
be
they,
like, pick Adam, pick Adam,
Yeah.
pick Adam, pick Adam.
that'd be cool.
Take him, take him, take him, take him now.
The Nemeches.
With the 6th overall pick in the NHL
Oh my
draft, the Calgary
God.
Flames select Adam Nemec.
Oh, that'd be such a riot.
No, don't do that.
Here I am saying, why'd they pick Carson Carrolls? Here's a stunner. Adam Nemec.
Adam Nemec.
You're not serious.
Put the brothers together. Why
Oh,
not?
my
And then
God.
still get the 2 rucks. Then we got double brother action. Mm-hmm. Just make a whole team full of brothers.
That's what we need. More family stuff. When Elias Lindholm wanted to bring in what's his nuts in Toronto now. God, he's his cousin. Cale Yarncroke.
Oh,
That worked well.
Yeah, that worked great.
Yeah. One of the worst Flames I've
Toronto's
ever
gonna-
seen in my lifetime.
Toronto's going to go out and try and get Bedard after they draft Gavin McKenna. Have them together.
Imagine. Connor Zary in 3 seasons, 191 games and 86 points.
That's not bad.
So a little bit less than a half a point a game.
He was also injured for a lot of that.
That's the issue. That is precisely where I'm going next. Is that he's been injured, and that kind of matters.
Yeah, it does, but it doesn't. Maybe the boards at the Saddle Dome just don't agree with his knees.
Maybe.
That could be it.
I mean, there are old boards.
They are old boards.
It's an old building.
But I understand that this is a player that has not amounted to what we kind of wanted from Mr. Zary, but I think we still deserve to get quite a bit back from him. And I would love to see him thrive in a new space.
Would you take a first by itself?
100%.
Okay.
This year?
Any year.
Yeah.
Let's say you got a 2027 or 2028 first.
I think
Is
it
that
would depend on who.
Okay.
If it's a team that, like we were talking about the last picks that we traded for Nemec, if they're picks that are going to virtually be guaranteed to be late first round, then I'd probably be a little hesitant. But even then, I was just saying that a high second round would be okay as well.
A high second round and a player is what you're...
Well, like high second round and like a prospect probably, or late second round and a roster player, or a first. I think that's kind of where I value it in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Am I crazy? I don't know.
Maybe a little.
That's what makes them crazy.
Crazy?
Crazy.
I was
crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy. That's the thing about crazy people. They don't know they're crazy.
The depths of the pandemic.
That's what makes them crazy.
Oh my God.
What else do we got?
A lot more trades.
Oh my God.
So the Blues trade Jordan Kyrou to the Capitals for McMichael, Gastrin, and the number 16 overall pick.
That's a big one. That's a lot of payment. But Kyrie
This-
was like pretty good.
Coupled with this'n of the Capitals landing Alex Tuck to an 8-year, $84 million contract sign and trade. Ovi's not coming back.
You don't think so?
No.
Actually,
that
would
to
kinda
me is
make
them trying to
sense.
moneyball their scoring.
Yeah, and you gotta get a new Alex, I guess.
You do.
And Tuck works.
Like you had Alexander Semin, then you had Alex Ovechkin, now you have Alex Tuck.
Means Buffalo's gonna go back to stinking though, I think.
Which is so funny because there was a trade with Buffalo. Let's see if it's in my tabs here. I think it was like Buffalo and Chicago or something. And I said, imagine. Oh, it was
The Byram trade.
Yeah, it was the Byram trade. Where there it is. Look at that. It's already on my page.
So maybe they were like, we made playoffs, but then also we're not good enough to continuously make playoffs, so we need to continue to build. I don't know.
And
because these are big pieces that they just moved away.
Yep. And the comment that I said was, imagine being Byram and like you're on the upswing with Buffalo, and now you get chipped off to Chicago.
So now you got to do it all again.
Yeah, buckle up, buddy.
Yeah. I think he gets to play with Bedard now.
But what a massive overpay. Like I love Bowen Byram. He's a great defenseman. The 4th overall pick?
Yeah, that's huge.
Are you joking?
That's huge.
Oh my god, yeah.
Plus another pick and Jordan Greenway.
Yeah. I've always been like a minor like Jordan Greenway booster. I loved him when he was in Minnesota. He just had like a bunch of like concussion issues, so he hasn't reached the height he can be, which I say height in jest because he's a massive guy.
Yep.
But like that's not enough.
That's huge because now the 4th, again according to Tankathon, that looks to be Viggo Bjork now.
Dang.
Which is unfortunate.
The NHL mock draft, which was posted yesterday on my birthday. Had Viggo Bjork. So Kimmelman and Morale had Bjork going 8th.
8th?
8th. To the Winnipeg Jets.
I don't think he goes any later than 6th.
Is that good? Calgary 6th?
Yes. I think Calgary takes Bjork. And I think it's a great take.
I'm kind of excited for this.
This is going to be fun tomorrow.
This draft.
We're going to have a good time.
I'm excited for this.
I want to see where my boy Ben Macbeth ends up. Because according to Tankathon, he has dropped down to 47th, which is a little bit sad, but it's okay.
Does Molgachev get picked?
Mulgi goes late 5th. That's my guess.
Okay.
Amrine goes early 3rd.
And then Macbeth would go like late 2nd?
Mid-second.
Or mid-second?
Mid to early 2nd. That's my guess. And then my boy Hunter Ora goes 222nd. Or whatever the last pick is. I don't remember what the last pick is, but how many rounds is there? 7, right?
Yeah.
So it's 7 times 32.
Oh, God. I don't know. I'm not good at that math.
Calculator. Calc. Chat pulling out the calc.
Another
Just
trade
using slang here.
with Colorado and Nashville.
Today? Just now? With the 224th pick.
Yesterday, it looks like.
Hunter Ora. Huh?
Yeah, it was into yesterday. I forgot to open it up in my
The
tabs
Drury
here.
one?
Yeah, the Drury one. And then this was also another report was written 55 minutes ago by Kyle Cushman. So we'll touch on that to close the show here. Cool. So the Sharks have received serious offers for their 2nd pick in the draft.
I'd be so curious to know what those are.
I would love to know what those are.
Connor McDavid.
Connor McDavid, make sure Babcock gets hired.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
Enjoy silver, you losers.
Enjoy Stenberg. Carey Price. Wait, no. Sharks already have him.
So in an interview with the Athletics' Eric Stevens, we've received a couple of legitimate offers that we've had to really think through and have conversations about, and I expect I'll continue over the next 3 days. That's Sharks GM Mike Greer.
Yeah.
Saying they've gotten a lot of offers.
Yeah, I would love to see just a glimpse of what some of these offers are, because I'm sure they'd be so fun.
I'm sure they'd like
Kirill Kaprizov. 1 for 1.
What do you say?
Who says no? Who
says no?
Kaprizov says no. No, probably not. Because they have to pay him the same amount of money anyway.
They do.
He's making like $30 billion a year.
Earlier today, the Panthers acquired some more size. Garnet Hathaway being traded from the Flyers to the Panthers. Garnet Hathaway and the 181st overall pick in this year's draft traded for the 135th and the 2027 4th.
135th. That could be Molgachev.
The Flyers retained half of Hathaway's salary.
Oof.
Which, like, half of 2.4.
Yeah, it's not that much.
Like, whatever.
I mean, it's a lot of money. Like, give me some, but
also, My brother just texted me, who does Calgary pick at 6th tomorrow?
Viggo Bjork!
Who does Calgary pick at 6th
Are they listening live?
No.
Oh.
Probably not.
Oh.
I don't even think I know it's the MRU website.
Wait, who is this? Sorry?
My brother.
Your brother.
The Penguins acquired Hendrix Lapierre from the Capitals for a 2027 third round pick and a 2028 fifth.
Sure.
At this point,
that guy is.
at this point, it's deck chairs.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, pretty much, yeah, sure.
There's big ones that matter to me, and then this one is just like a cool.
I don't care enough to say no.
No.
Colorado.
Even
and
this one, I'm like,
Nashville.
all right. Talk to me when McKinnon gets traded. okay?
Another this is the second trade in what, 2 weeks, a week and a half with Colorado and Nashville.
Yeah, they're friends.
Because we had the trade break on the show last week, and I've already forgotten who it is.
Yep. They're friends.
Yeah, I mean it is kind of nice to see that. Unlike Murray Edwards and Brad Treliving going to Toronto, and that whole icy relationship of Toronto not trading with Calgary at all.
Yeah.
Because Murray Edwards just didn't want to. It's nice to see that Colorado and Nashville with exchanging executives have been
Remain
adults
friends.
about this,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word.
Well, they are adults. I feel like
They
we need
should
more
be
of that.
adults. Murray.
Adults acting like adults. Crazy thought.
2 quick notes to close the show. I would have done PWHL stuff today, but
There's been a lot of P-Dub stuff
the
too.
Wi-Fi closed down during my prep. So next week, I promise, this time for sure. The NHL is exploring Texas expansion in either Houston or Austin.
I don't mind that. They're big cities that
That would
don't
be
have
kind
teams,
of
right?
that would be nuts.
Then
My
you
question:
get another regional rivalry, right? The
how
Battle of
long until
Texas.
this Stadium Series game between insert Texas expansion team and Dallas?
Probably the year this team pops up.
The issue I have for expansion
Do
now,
it in the Cowboys Stadium.
yes,
Can you imagine? That would be so sick.
That'd be raucous.
That would be so sick.
That
That stadium's insane.
The issue I have with this is if you're going to expand 1, you have to expand 4.
Oh yeah. Not
'Cause
really.
You're
That's
good.
not how it went with Vegas and
Seattle.
Seattle.
That was ultimately getting to 32, which is an even 8 across the divisions. You're telling me you're going to have 8 teams in all the divisions except for Central, who has 9?
Yeah.
You need 1, 1, 1, and 1.
So Houston, maybe just do both. Do Houston and Austin, and then Quebec and Halifax.
Hey, Atlanta.
Maybe Atlanta. Austin and Atlanta can share.
I'm big on Atlanta getting the Thrashers back. I need that to happen. I need that Fanatics jersey in my closet immediately. And then the bit of Leafs news that broke during the show, Leafs GM John Chaika not planning to trade Riley.
I didn't know there was questions about that.
There were a lot of questions surrounding that.
Fair enough.
Because it seems like Morgan Riley, at least before this report came out, is that he was kind of on borrowed time. The issue with Riley is that he has a full no-move clause.
So what do you mean you're not planning? You can't. You can't.
I mean,
he's got a no-move
like,
clause.
Well, you can call GMs and say, hey, what would an offer for this be? And then if you like the offer, you can go to Morgan and say, hey, Morgan, how do you like Boston?
What do you
how
feel
do you
about
like
Utah?
What do you like about Columbus?
How's Edmonton sound?
And then he can say yes or no.
Fair enough.
So he can trade him. But,
I guess so. Yeah.
But there, what I kept hearing from a couple different Toronto-based podcasts is that if they're trading Riley or Matthew Nyes, it would be to have a second first-round pick in the draft. This draft.
Interesting. That makes sense.
Because they already have McKenna, and if Matthews is under the kind of narrative that he is, and it's kind of generally unsure if he's coming back, it's leaning towards yes, but you've had that report or that headline kind of make its appearance throughout this offseason here. I would imagine trading Riley or Nyes for a moderately high first-round pick in this draft might help with that.
Verhoff.
Yeah.
Malte Gustafsson.
But yeah, that is it for this episode of Coast. Is there anything you wanted to mention from your past week that you want to do a quick little story about? Or
I'm so excited to see the Rucks and Flames jerseys.
yeah, I'll definitely be watching the draft.
It's
tomorrow.
gonna happen.
It's gonna happen?
Only one of the Rucks is gonna get taken tomorrow. So, I think.
You say they both committed?
Yeah.
North
two.
Dakota, I think.
Yeah, North Dakota. And once again, they're staying together.
Shock and awe.
Who would have thought?
Can't imagine.
So it's again one of those things that I'm like, you need to take them both.
It's kind of neat that like at no point has that gotten boring for them.
No, well they're like twins. Like,
Like I understand that, but like going up through Pee Wee, oh cool, like it's still you. Going up through Bantam, oh it's still you.
yeah, you're still my lineman.
Going to Medicine Hat,
like playing on one line your entire career.
holy balls, it's still you.
Yeah, but it's that like twin telepathy kind of thing. Like
Yeah,
it knows where the puck is going to be before it's there, right?
they're a hive mind.
Yeah, the Ruck hive mind. No, yeah, I'm excited for the draft tomorrow. I think it's gonna be fun. Unfortunately, I mean, there's still a teensy bit of chance that we see a Calgary Hitman in the first round for the third year in a row, third year in a row, which would be very cool.
Yeah, because there was Wetch, Yak.
Wetch wasn't first round.
Who was
Yak, Ben, and then other
Right.
Ben.
Why do I think Wetch was late? Why do I think Wetch was late first?
Wetch was late second.
I'm a big dumb.
To the Sharks. The Sharks.
The Sharks.
The Sharks. Doo-doo. I don't know. It was a fun weekend. I had a good weekend. I got a pinball trophy,
You did.
so that was cool. And then my dad also got a pinball trophy on Father's Day.
I got a
which was
tattoo.
cool. You got a
It
tattoo.
was my birthday yesterday. I'm 27 now.
Old.
I know. That's crazy.
Ancient. What's that
Yeah.
like?
Huh?
What's that like?
I don't know. My knees crack when I crouch down.
Yeah, my knees have been doing that since I was 18. So, yeah, draft. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Draft tomorrow. But that is it. Alex Virgo, Phil Tremblay.
I'm gonna go play some Roller Coaster Tycoon.
That's actually a moderately short show. A little bit over an hour.
Look at us go.
Look at us go.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Who'd have thought?
Who would have thought? It's
Uh,
because we don't have Merrick here.
I kind of love that. Like, even though we had a lot to talk about, we kept it under 2 hours.
Yeah, unlike last week.
Yeah, last week was like I think it was like an hour 53.
Yeah, and more. I think it was more than that. I think it was like
Oh my-
2:15.
Was it over 2?
I think so.
Here,
It
you
might
know,
have been.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
drag it on a show a bit longer.
know. We're gonna get to 2.
We're not gonna get to 2. What is the longest
might get to
episode we've
2.
had?
That's a great question. Some of those gaming episodes were like 2 hours. Like the gaming episode that we played Mario Kart and Super Mario Party. That was like 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Well, usually they don't go that long because there's always someone in after us. So
Yeah, and like typically like, it's either like even during the times where we're doing like multiple shows a week, it
also
like
notable.
we was only like an hour and a half at most.
Also, we just briefly while you tap dance, or while you do that, I'll tap dance. We
Last
just
week was
mentioned-
154.
Okay. We just mentioned the Rucks committed to North Dakota. Other notable North Dakotas in this draft: estimate number 6, Carson Carrolls, as well as estimate number 7, Keaton Verhoff. So North Dakota might be a wagon. And 65th pick, Ethan McKenzie. That's a very Canadian name. Cooper Williams, the GOAT.
Cooper. Oh, Cooper. Oh, he was a Buff. I remember saying that name a lot.
A Buff?
Yeah, he was a Calgary Buffalo.
Oh, no way. Here it says he played for Saskatoon. Oh, yeah, he was for 3 years.
Yeah,
Oh, no, for 1 year in a bunch of, yeah. And
Yeah,
then he
I
went to the Blades.
PA'd that year.
Nice. I want to get into those. The
What?
Circle K Classic.
Oh, it's fun. It's a good time.
Mr. Payne is going to help me out with that, I think.
Hopefully it doesn't mean I get booted because I like doing the Circle K.
Well, no, I want to do commentary.
So we've had one episode of 1 hour 59 minutes. But our longest, if I can re-find it here, I'm not sure if this is. Oh, that would be. Oh, okay, yeah. Then our longest episode would have been Gamble, Ramble, Scramble.
Gamble, Ramble, Scramble. What a legend that one was.
At a stupid... Okay. So the reason that one went so long is because I had an interview with Kyle Walker after that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I stitched right onto the back of there.
Gamble,
so
Ramble, Scramble.
The episode ended at like around like 137, 138 area.
Yeah.
And then I had the interview with Kyle.
Fair enough.
So, I mean, honestly, last week was probably one of our longest episodes that has been continuous.
Yeah. Gamble, Ramble, Scramble.
Gamble, Ramble, Scramble. Oh.
Okay.
Which reminds me, clip show coming in July as well.
Woo!
That I'm still sorting through.
I'm so excited.
That is it. Alex Ferk with Phil Tremblay. We will see you guys next week.
Tycoon.
Enjoy the draft, guys. We'll see you then.
I'll break away.